He really doesn't need much introduction, but Gabriel Gatte is here, a true icon. I am a huge fan of yours. To have you in my kitchen, what an honour.
Well, it is a great pleasure for me to be here because I know how popular you are, and I think that's what you do is so lovely.
Oh, thank you, Gabriel.
Thank you.
I love your cooking. I grew up watching you and learning off you. And today we're going to be cooking one of your beautiful recipes. What are we making today?
We are going to make an orange cake. I think everybody needs to learn to make an orange cake, a chocolate cake, an apple cake.
Yes.
But this one is really perfect for the home cook because it is so simple and it is so delicious and doesn't take long to cook. The preparation is very simple.
Okay.
It starts with 100 grams of soft butter. The butter needs to be soft because we want to be able to mix it with some sugar. But one more ingredient goes in that, and that is about 20 mils of lemon olive oil.
It really does keep the cake moist too,
Yes,
doesn't it?
absolutely. A little bit of oil in a cake is really good. I'm going to ask you to mix this
Yes, I can indeed.
with 120 grams of caster sugar. And you know, you just need to cream it together. Cream it until it's really combined, but you don't want to exhaust yourself. To that, we're going to add 2 eggs, okay? Use some large eggs, okay, like 700 grams. I think that's what I use. In my recipes, I tend to use 700 grams. What do you use? Do you have a preference of size?
Medium to large, depending on the recipe, really.
I never use the small ones, but I never use the extra large ones.
Yes, absolutely.
So you stir that, and now the magic ingredients. It's an orange cake, of course. I'm going to zest a whole orange, and that is, and you need to spend a couple of minutes on that, okay?
I think you were so popular and still are. All your recipes are popular here in Australia because you keep French cooking simple.
You need to do recipes that are not restaurant recipes. You need to do recipes that people around here can prepare easily.
And watch this and go, this is totally achievable. I have butter in the fridge, I have sugar, I have an orange. We can make this tonight. And that's the appeal.
Right. And if you don't have an orange, you might have a couple of lemons.
Exactly.
Or some mandarins or something like that. Now, I'm going to squeeze the juice of 1 orange to add to that. So that's it. It's good to have a juicer.
That's right. And look at this lovely glossy batter. Very nice.
Yeah, you did very well.
There we go.
Okay, I'm going to add
Juice.
I don't want to
Small amount.
I don't want to put any pips in it. I'm just being very careful. Okay, so give a little stir to that.
Okay. And now we add, do you want me to whisk it in or fold it through?
Maybe whisk. Give it a quick whisk like that. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Now we are going to be gentle in the mixing. We're not going to overmix, okay?
And why are we gentle at this stage?
I think that if you overmix the flour is the most critical ingredient in a cake. If you overmix it, then it will become drier, not so tender. And so you basically, with the flour, you just want to mix it, okay?
This is where I transfer over to a spoon.
And you see, Justin, it's really lovely to watch you because you are concentrating on the movement. There's a choreography of movement. Now we are going to bake. The next secret of this cake is not to have it too thick in the cake tin. So use a cake tin that is about 22, 24 centimeter in diameter. Batter it, sugar it.
You got sugar on this.
Yeah, a little bit of sugar. That will give it another dimension. And then spread that, and you will see it's not going to be very thick, but because it is self-raising flour, you are going to get something at the end that is about 2 centimeters. And it is just the perfect thickness to have a balance between tenderness and moisture and all of that. When it is cooked, it's going to take about 20-25 minutes to cook. We are going to serve it. You can serve it with what you want. Sometimes just icing sugar, but you can serve it with berries, you can serve it with mangoes, depending on the season. It's an absolute winner.
And Gabriel, I'm going to take this to the oven now. What temperature is our oven?
I like to cook cakes like that at about 180 degrees Celsius for about 20-25 minutes. I think this one, because the tin is about 24 centimeters, will take about 20 minutes.
Fantastic. This smells fantastic. I can smell the lemon and the orange.
A classic flavor, and I think that's one of the easiest cake that you will ever make, really. So once it is cold, Justine, do you mind to put it on the cake stand? It's always attractive, and I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of cream. I've just got a plain nozzle, and it's nice to learn to do that. I could have used a serrated nozzle, but here I'm going to put some raspberries on top of it.
And the cake just looked perfect as is, but then to see these different layers go onto a cake to make it even more impressive when it comes to the table, it's like, wow.
Everyone will want either some cream or some things, and then the raspberries. You know what? I'm going to put them that way, so we get a presentation that is almost like a pastry chef.
And these flavours all work together too. You've got, you know, the freshness of the citrus, some cream, and some fresh
You can't go wrong. And then the final touch. I like my icing sugar because I think it makes it look festive.
Oh, it does indeed.
Look at this.
Gabriel, that's a piece of artwork there.
Nah, that's a piece of cake.
Very good, I like it.